Hello, and welcome to another edition of Tech Tuesday, presented by Delta Media Group, where some of our favorite meals include some fava beans and a nice Chianti. So, today we're going to go over something that we've gone over several times in the past, as we add new features to it and as we do more things. But basically we're going to go in and we're going to take a look at custom pages and how you can create your own custom pages and kind of build out your website with those. We've added some features to them, but mainly we want to take another look at this so that you can see what it looks like here in the newer interface. So let's go into the DeltaNet and take a look. Now here we are in our agent home layout page, or the agent welcome page you run to when you first log in. I'm going to scroll down here to website and click on pages. And this is where we can manage any custom pages we have in the system. We can also create custom pages and also create predefined pages from some things that we've kind of built out on our end that you can just go in and choose from in order to use. So first off, we have the current pages section here on the left. This is a list of all of your pages, and if you wanted to edit any of these, you can just click on the name of the page and it'll pop up on the right. So let me pick a custom page here. So if I click there, it brings the page up over here on the right, and then I can use all that information to modify it, or I can delete it, and I can also see previous versions of the page. So the nice thing about this is you can't break it. You know, you go in here and you make changes to a custom page, and you decide that, you know, it's not working out, or, you know, you get yourself so far off that you just want to revert back to an earlier version. You can just click this page history button. You can see this is a very content-filled page. And you can use this drop down to select previous versions of the page. And then they'll show up down here in the list, along with the information associated with it at that time, and you just click make this the current page, and that will bring your old version of the page back up. So that's kind of cool. You can also delete the page from here, and then you can see all the other custom pages I have here. And I'll go over all this stuff on the right, but when we scroll down below our page list, we have the navigation menu. So the navigation menu allows you to determine where in your top navigation, or in your bottom navigation actually, that your custom pages will appear. So anything that's nested under something else is in a drop-down menu under that thing. So if we look at buyers, we're going to have home and then buyers right in the top nav. And then under buyers, we're going to have listings I've shown, and then property search. And then under property search, we're going to have map search, new listing, elegant homes. So this allows you to modify all these. You just grab these boxes and drag them, and that puts them where you want them. And then when you're done, make sure you click the save button down here at the bottom, and that will save this layout for your top navigation. And then bottom links works roughly the same way, only in this case you can't nest these links, so you can just move them around. And that just changes the order they appear in on the page. So I'll scroll up to the top, and we can take a look at the page. That we have a better idea. So we looked at home in the top nav, and then we looked at buyers. And then under buyers, we have all of the links that were nested under that. And then under property search, we have the three. There we go. We have the three that were nested under that. So that is how the navigation menu works. Now, let's go ahead and create a page. So I'm going to click on New Page. There we go. And I'll add in real quick, recover page lets you recover deleted pages. So were you to create a custom page and then click this delete page button to get rid of it, you can still get it back by using this recover page option. So we'll go into new page again. And now just looking through the options, and today we're going to look mainly at custom pages. You can see we have predefined, external, and market landing pages here also. I'll touch on predefined and external. Market landing pages kind of deserve their own video, so maybe we'll do that next week. But for now, under custom pages, you have the ability to make this page only visible to registered users. So this would be a page that when someone tries to access it, if they're not logged into an account on your website, then it'll take them to the login page and force them to sign up before they can view the content on this page. So if you wanted to set this page up that way, you would just click on make this viewable only to registered users, and then you could customize what the messages they'll see if they're not logged in. So this would take them in, it'll give them this message, and then they can sign up if they choose to, and they have to in order to see the page. So we'll uncheck that. We can add a contact form to this page. So if I click the add a contact form button, it gives me some additional options here. I can choose which side of the page it'll show up on. I can choose the type of contact form, and these are kind of nice because these types of contact forms correspond to specific autoresponders. So for example, if I knew this was a selling information page and I wanted the customer that signs up for a selling or signs up on this form to get a different autoresponder from the system in their email than they would be if they asked for information on our property, for example, I can customize the autoresponder associated with that form. So we choose the type of form we want. We give the contact form a title. Make it really good here. This is my title. We can add some comments to the form, which is actually just default comments. And the forms by default, especially the general form, will have some checkboxes on it that indicate, or so the customer can indicate what they're interested in. So buying information, selling information, just a series of checkboxes on the form. If you don't want to show those, you can use this box to hide them. Next, we can choose whether we want this to be just a regular page that'll load up within the content of your website or within the template of your website, or we can make it a page with no navigation, which would be sort of like a squeeze page. So that would mean any customer that goes to this page, they're basically stuck on this page. All they can do is do what is on this page. So if you have a form on there, the only thing they can do on this page is fill out the form. They can't link to any of your other pages from there. And there are marketing reasons that you would create squeeze pages like that. They're nice for contests, things like that, and you can set up marketing campaigns to go to just these pages so that a user basically has to submit a lead to do whatever it is they went to that page for. So contest is a good example for those. So that would be standard page. Or we can do squeeze page like a true squeeze page, in which case the only content on this page will be just what you put in this content area and the custom form if you add one. It won't have any template, it won't have any navigation, it won't have your agent information on it, any branding, it won't have any of that. So go ahead and leave this one as a standard page. We'll put some page content here. Now here we have a full WYSIWYG editor. So from here you can customize text. So if I want to change the size of this, I can just highlight it, go to Format, Headings. We'll make it a heading 1 so it's nice and big. And then we'll go down here and under blocks we'll go with a paragraph. And the idea is this works very similar to a lot of just word processors like Microsoft Word or OpenOffice, things like that. So you can use this editor to add in any text content, customize it. You can customize colors. You can add links. So if I want to say this is a link, and we're going to turn this link into an actual link, and I'll click my chain link here. There we go. So now that's going to be a link to YouTube. So go down here. Now we can also embed videos. We can embed photos on this. So if we wanted to see a photo, I'll just click here on my photo icon, and I'll click the Browse button here, and I can choose from the photos. Okay. So now I've added a picture. So you can see all the kinds of things you can do with this WYSIWYG editor. And the best way to learn this is to really get into it, kind of play around with it, and see the kinds of things you can do. So once you've built up your page content, we'll go down here. If you have any custom domains in the system, you can choose what domain you want to attach to this particular page. So for example, if this page has to do with a market and you have some market-specific domains, like if I had a domain Canton, Ohio houses, and this page was all about Canton, Ohio, so I only wanted it to load up if somebody went to my website going to CantonOhioHouses.com. But if they went to AkronOhioHouses.com, this page wouldn't be there. I can do that by selecting a domain here. Next, if you want to add some data to the end of the page, we allow you to add some sold listings there. Now there's also an option for Atlas search. That only works on the older templates though. So if you have one of the newer modular responsive templates, I wouldn't suggest using that. In fact, it's usually best to have a separate sold listings page too. Link title is what you'll actually see in the navigation. And I'm going to skip areas links shown real quick. Page title is what appears up here in the address bar. And then meta tags have to do with just describing your page basically so that search engines have something to read to know what your page is about. So that's what you would use the description tag for, just a kind of a human readable description of your page. And then page URL allows you to make a custom URL for your page. So this will be at whatever domain you picked or your primary domain. So in my case, this is going to be, that'll be, I don't remember the username on this account. So it's going to be testaccount.dmgdemo.com/my page because I put /my page here. Now, areas links shown, the significance here is that you don't actually have to put this page in your navigation. So you can create a custom page here and have it not show up in the top or bottom navigation on your site, but you can still link to it. So you can still either put a link on a custom page to it, or you can link to it from social media to direct people to this page. So it doesn't, so it doesn't have to be in your navigation. But if you want it to be, you can check this box to put it up in the navigation menu at the top of your page, or you can put it in bottom links that puts it down in the footer of your site. Or you can do both. So we'll do both on this one. Now we hit submit. That'll create our page. There we go. And now if we scroll down to our navigation menu, we can see the last thing there is my page. So I'll go ahead and nest this under Contact Me just for fun. We'll save that. And now if I go back to the top and hit Preview Website, it'll take it under advisement. There we go. And now if I roll over Contact Me, you can see my page there in the drop-down. If I click on it, it should go to my custom page. And you can see here, so hdemo2 is the username for the account I'm using, .dmgdemo.com, so that's the domain, since I don't have a custom domain attached, /my page, because that's what I told the custom page name to be, or the custom page URL to be. And you can see my pictures embedded here. I have my page content, I have my link that'll send me out to YouTube, because that's what I told it to do. And we have our custom form that we added. And you can see this is my title, so the title section shows up here at the top. This one doesn't have checkboxes because I chose a seller form. And then down here we have our default form comments. There you go. What are you doing to me? We have any comments over there? Oh, here we are. I have to look around to see it. This is new for us. We're actually getting some interaction with this live video, right? It's a shout out. Gina. Good morning, Gina. Good morning, Lorraine. Thanks for joining me. We almost never get comments during these. We do these live and almost never get comments. I'm kind of excited. Can you tell? All right. So that pretty much covers custom pages. Real quick, I'll just give you an idea what the predefined pages and the external links look like. And like I said, we'll plan on the market landing pages for another video. But if we look at predefined pages, you can see these are types of pages where you just select from this predefined page link, and these are all pages that we've pre-created for you that you can get into and use. So you just select them from the drop-down, and then the rest of these options work the same. Link title does the same thing, areas links shown, all this does the same thing as a regular custom page. So you can go ahead and look through those pages, add those to your site if you see any you like. And external allows you to put a link in the navigation of your website, either top or bottom, that will actually link out to a third party or link to a specific page on your site if you want. In this case, link title is the same thing, but link URL is going to be the target of this page. So the nice thing about these is if you wanted to go to your website and create a search for, say, all listings in Canton, Ohio between 100 and 200,000 with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and you just wanted to put a link to that set of search results on your page, you could actually go to your website and run that search. There we go. So I would type in Canton, Ohio, run my search, and then on the results page, go through, set up the rest of the criteria using the filters here. And then I could copy this URL of the page that I'm on, the actual search results page, and then paste it in here as link URL and hit update page, and that would create that link for me. So that's kind of a cool thing you can do with these external link pages if you're not using them to link out to third parties. All right. So there you go. That is a look at the custom pages system in the DeltaNet 5.1 interface, the very bright and colorful DeltaNet. So as always, thank you very much for joining me this week. I'm just really excited that we got some people watching. That's great. What, I'm getting a signal. What did I miss? Did we get more? Yes, this is being recorded. So we have a question in here. Yeah, we do record these. Actually, YouTube basically records them. So just about, what do you want to say, like an hour usually? Yeah, just about an hour after we get done live streaming these, YouTube finishes processing it, and then we put it in our Tech Tuesday playlist, so you can go back and watch it anytime. So, thanks a lot for joining me this week. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, feel free to give us a call or send an email into support@deltagroup.com, or just comment on the video on either Facebook or YouTube. If you want to get any notifications of these videos, you can either subscribe to our page on YouTube, or you can like our page on Facebook. And you should get notifications whenever we go live with a new video, which should be every Tuesday. So, thanks a lot for joining me, and I will see you again next week.